My name is DeLisa Guerrier. I'm originally from Oakland, California. I've been in Nashville since 2005.
My name is Elde Guerrier, French, like Perrier, Guerrier. I'm originally from Haiti, moved here in 1994.
My husband is like no one you've ever met. He just has this energy, this character that is larger than life. He has probably one of the most unique minds. So I was biology pre-med and I was headed to medical school. And I met a man who said, why would you go be a doctor when you could own a hospital?
It was this glow light around this. This wasn't a young girl, she wasn't a woman. It was just this beautiful thing. And then I was like, oh man, incredible journey. I call it journey because the magnitude of it is huge. It's an amazing story.
It was during the process of finding our first home. I enjoyed the process so much that he said, well, why don't you get your real estate license? And I got my real estate license, and a few years later, I opened up my own brokerage.
My wife was like, okay, I'll buy this property. And I was like, at the time, I was like, oh, why would somebody sell this property? It's been in the market for so long. What's so good about it? If it was that good, somebody will already buy it. It's been in the market for, the sign was rotten. Today, when you drive in that street, there's 16 townhome. And not just 16 townhome, it's the 16 townhome that we put there that's actually now moving the neighborhood. So we changed the face of the neighborhood, and the neighborhood love it. It grew to a massive 245 unit development. Now it's like everybody wants it.
I think that it's that sense of being able to create something permanent that shapes a neighborhood. And so it takes thinking outside of the box sometimes. We started small. We have accidentally grown to large projects fast. And I honestly don't know what fuels that other than God. To be able to provide home ownership is just a blessing in itself. With me having the background in my real estate firm, it's always just been a passion of mine to help people to be able to become homeowners. But then as I grew, I realized that there was a greater need of people who maybe aren't ready for home ownership or don't have that option just yet. So multifamily developments sprung up on us, large apartment developments so I think right now we're working on probably 4 multifamily developments around Nashville, all around 200 units apiece. My mom is actually a pile driver and a welder for the city of San Francisco. And she was one of the first women and Black women that was hired by the city in that position. And I look at her and I say, if my mom can build a bridge, I can build a house. To be in an industry that's very much fueled by men, it's rewarding to see, and this has happened a lot, where people have walked into my developments and said, this was done by a woman.
As much as I love to get deeper into that part of the story, it is hers to speak. From changing neighborhood to changing family, now we're going to change the city. We're going to change the state. And we're not going to just change one state. We're going to change many states.